Hi, I'm Madison Kennedy, and I'm gonna read you a story that I wrote. It's titled The Valley of Vikidlek. I was feverish from the nights before, lack of sleep, and when I opened my eyes in the morning, it was only to realize the sun hadn't come up yet. I couldn't stay in bed. I was feeling half dead. My whole body was giving up on me, and so was my mind following. But I couldn't keep still anymore. Every muscle of mine was under tremor. The images of what was around me were driving me to madness, twisting and pitching in every way. I was hallucinating my demons awaiting in the shadows, yapping at my distress. I could have vomited the rest of what was left alive of me on the floor right where I was standing, but instead, I dragged on with a heavy heart to the door and locked it after me. For the first time in weeks, I was feeling the wind blowing on my face, sharply. The season of fall had already arrived and transformed the surroundings in a bucolic celebration. I was stepping out into a marvelous nature, barely lighting up by dusk, yet so colorful that even the lack of rays couldn't blind me from it. I didn't come to perceive until it was too late, and I couldn't recognize where I had walked to, but the woods were encircling me. I had gotten lost after probably walking across fields and the valley of Vikidlek. From what my weakened memory could remember of the maps I had looked inattentively upon, fooled by a dying curiosity more than actual interest, that would have been the most appropriate way. For a brief moment, I got my senses back, only to feel panic studding to my spine, making me as dizzy as if I was standing on a cloud and were about to drop from this earth atmosphere into the space void. I knew worse things than wolves were haunting these woods, and the notion that I had managed to unconsciously cross after a 30 kilometers walk up and downhill to get there terrified me. When finally my legs gave up on me, I fell to the ground on my knees. It was as if something had pulled me here against all the will I had to stay away, crippling my body until I entered a trance from which I woke up only when I arrived to the place I feared the most, where I got my first encounter with a creature with such dreadful features that I couldn't believe was real. I remembered running away from it, but it caught me in a single jump and scratched the whole left side of my back. I laid here for hours, thinking it would come back to kill me, but it didn't. I gathered all the strength I could to get myself back home and heal my wounds, but by the time I got there, they had disappeared. I thought I was going mad. The fever started tangling me, and I couldn't trust my memories anymore. It has been a month exactly. I can't explain myself any of this, but something is telling me tonight the creature will meet me again.